Hello, my name is Reni Resmiati and my student number is 8320 180079. Okay, in this occasion, I will share you about a review film, The Pursuit of Happiness. Okay, my response to these films include in an inspirational film which is based on a true story. A film starring Will Smith, Jaden Smith, Tandy Newton. We will find life lesson when we watch this film. This film tells us the story of and simple family. Uh, Will Smith as a Chris Gardner and Tandy Newton as a Linda are a husband and wife who have a son named Christopher or Jaden Smith, who live in a small, simple rented house. This family spent their saving to buy a machine that is considered very revolutionary, namely a bone density scanner. They live by relying on sales from these machines, namely a bone density scanner. They live by relying on the machine, but the time things we are not as they had hoped. Chris couldn't tell the device. Lately, there's been a family conflict here based on the poor economy. At the height of the conflict, he went called him homeless because he had nothing but his son, Christopher. In this film, I focus on Chris who is trying to get the job he wants, which is to become a stockbroker and build his reputation until he successfully passes the interview at the at the company he wants. From my opinion, from my point of view, Chris here teaches us to look for happiness even though it is small. Keep running and to achieve happiness for what he dreams of. According to Chris, in a slum state, there is still a happiness that he can pursue. He is also very harmonious with his son because harmony is what we make ourselves, said Chris. In building his reputation, what Chris does is don't tell other people about the problems in his life that he is going through, still looking fine and trying to find a solution yourself. Chris is a person who is persistent, intelligent, and has a high willingness to learn. This can be seen when he studied for 6 months without getting paid to achieve his dream of becoming a stockbroker. During the time, he had to manage a time between taking care of his son, selling the merchandise he used to live on for 6 months, and studying at the company that offered aspiring stockbrokers education as well as finding customers for the company. He is also required to complete his duties quickly so that he can live in a uh, home homeless home that he gets in the first place. He can live in the place. In this case, Chris is required to be a super disciplined person. I was blown away by Chris' struggle to make all efforts out to overcome all the things he did to improve the quality of his life. Be a humble person and always asking is the next lesson I get. How can he find as many relation as possible? Always say thank you for something he gets. Even if it's small, he also does not hesitate to apologize when he feels guilty towards anyone to improve his reputation. A lot to learn and as much as possible to getting done perfectly and best. Don't think about the views of people who judge them negatively, but try no matter what people's views of us can be positive. He is a person who is optimistic about something that he will be able to live it by upholding honesty, integrity, and teamwork. When he doesn't know the answer to a question, he will answer he will answer that he doesn't know. Although at first he was desperate and unpredicated, in my opinion, it was his process toward happiness. After all his hard work for 6 months, finally he was successfully selected to work and started his career at Dian Witter. Then he managed to establish his own financial services company, which he named Gardner Rich, and become a multi-billionaire who built a homeless home. And remember, he had experienced that. I think it's enough for me, and see you in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.